The starter cars have the rarest engines in the game. Here we are with my starter car, a car that I haven't used since episode 1. That was 100 episodes ago. We are at episode 101 and we are returning to the BMW M3 Evolution 2 1988. And look at the engine right now. A used 289 horsepower, 2.3 litre inline 6. Now, I know I didn't upgrade it that much, but I don't know how upgraded it is at the start. You guys can do your research there. What I'm here to talk about is the comparison, not only between the used engine and the normal engine, which is right here, which is 42k, and also we're here to max this car out because, I mean, it's the starter car. It's my starter car, and I wanted to you know, do something about it. So right now we got fully sport parts, other than a pro ECU and a pro cooling. We've even got a sport clutch. Dang, that is horrible. So I know I didn't touch this car that much. I think it started at a 144, so it might have come like this. I'm not sure. But yeah, we are here with my M3 Evo. I haven't touched this car since episode 1, because as you guys know, if you watched that episode, you will know that I bought the Lotus halfway through that episode, I'm pretty sure. But this car was really fun to use, you know. I chose this because in the last Need for Speed I played, which was 2015, I'd never really used this car that much. The other choices were the Ford Mustang, which I just wasn't interested in because it's really slow. I love that car, but I wasn't going to choose it as a starter car. And the 180SX, which I already had used in the 2015 Let's Play. So there was only really one choice. So here we are. I had my own wrap on it and everything, but I think I'm going to give this a makeover, and then we're going to head over to the parts shop to really max this car out, and, you know, just compare all the engines that we can do, or that is worth doing for me with the starter car. Wow, now this is nostalgic, you know. I haven't driven this car since episode 1, when I first played the game on release day. And look at this, man. I mean, obviously, it looks different to how it did before I gave it a little bit of a makeover. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks pretty good. I'm definitely going to work on it more. You know what? Let's just get to driving. Oh my god. It's so slow. It's so slow. Isn't that exhaust crackling, though? So I don't even think this had a good nitrous. I think I had sport. Let's test it out. Oh Jesus, that is bad. Wow. I put the bolt on, side skirts on. I put a splitter on, little lids above the headlights. Almost said eyes then, and obviously a diffuser as well. I think this looks rather nice. But yeah, we're gonna test its speed right now. It's really slow. It takes ages just to get to 100. There we go. It struggles. Definitely struggles. Anyway, so let's go max out. Let's go max out this used engine, and then pretty soon we'll buy the actual engine and just compare the two. You know. I feel like that is going to be an absolutely splendid idea, and then we'll max it, the car out by the end of it. I feel like returning to my old playthrough cars. So so at some point very soon, don't be surprised if we go back to our Lotus. So here we are. We've got Sport, Pro, Pro, Sport, Sport, Sport. Let's buy some Ultimate. Oh my god! Oh, what? You can't buy Ultimate parts. Oh my god! You can't buy Ultimate parts with the used engines. That's absolutely mind-blowing. I don't even know what to talk. What? Why is that? I don't even... Wow. Literally cannot put Ultimate parts on the used engine. That is absolutely insane. So I'm thinking we'll be able to put them onto the actual engine. I just want to see what this is maxed out, you know. So what we're going to do right away, we're just going to full-on elite this out. We're going to need better clutch. Do I have an elite clutch? I have elite normal, so I think that's good enough right now. So we're just going to max this out, get all the Elite Plus parts. Jesus, I'm going to be spending a lot of money today, ain't I? Come on, we need 2 more. I think we should be able to get 2 more. Yeah. We'll have about 20k left. Should be enough for some nitrous, hopefully. So we're Elite Plusing the car out. It doesn't seem to be very fast. I'm going to have to put a super turbocharger in. That is... I don't even know what to say about that. I'm shocked. I'm actually, like... Yo, I don't even know how to comprehend that. That's insane to me. We got a 274. We get anything better than that? Have I got any like track parts? Hopefully I have. We got rally tire speed grass. We got any spare track? I don't actually have any spare track parts. What? I don't know what to say. Alright, we'll just put race parts in then, won't we? I think I've definitely got race parts. Yeah. We're obviously going to need to drift around a little bit. So we got a 283. Let's put those super brakes in. This is so weak. I don't even know what to say. Alright, let's live tune it. You can go up to about 200 miles an hour. 284 is the final product for the car. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to... I kind of want to try Ultimate, but I know I'm going to get battered. I'm hard difficulty anyway. We're going to go on Oh My God, I think. I think Oh My God's a pretty good track. So I've not maxed this out yet. Oh my God. This car definitely has one of my favorite sounds in the game. It's like, it sounds so good. It reminds me of the 240SX you start off with in Need for Speed Undercover. It literally sounds the same. It's amazing. I wish I could put this engine into it, 40SX. That would be really cool. That ultimate definitely helps. And we did max out there, if you saw that. I think if we put another gearbox in, maybe it'll be better. I don't know. If we like upgrade the gearbox. I don't know. It's pretty quick though. But it maxes out too early. Maybe that's the issue with the used engine, you know. We're still going to max it out, though. So we still need to get elite turbochargers and stuff. But let's try this out. Actually, we'll wait until we max out the car, okay? So I'll see you guys in just a second when I have enough money to max out the used engine. About to max out the used engines, and the best one is 51,000. Oh, yes, it is cheaper. Because they're elite parts, aren't they? So, obviously, I didn't know that. Because I haven't used elite parts in ages. This is so weird to me. Alright, we may as well get some track tires, try and max this out. We've got over 300. So, that's pretty good. You know, over 300 is very, very good. I also have a spare. Oh, that puts it up by 332. Jesus. That's big. That's fucking good. Can also put it up to 335, but I also need the track diff. So we don't need the track diff. You know, I really don't need these now. Like I never really put the differentials on. So we're gonna just bump it down a little bit, just make it a little bit more drifty. And yeah, let's buy the best clutch. Boom. So maxed out used engine right here. We need 42k to get the original engine. So we're at 335. I really wonder, since, you know, after Elite Plus there's also Ultimate and then Ultimate Plus. I wonder if you can actually max out the stock engine. I would really love that because, you know, obvious reasons, I love the sound of this engine, like I said. So we've also got other engines, but I don't know what those sounds like, so I'll return back to the garage at some point. But without further ado, folks, let's go and test this car with one of the very first tracks I ever, you know, went on. I remember when Lucas told me to go get that Nitrous kit, you know, just before we met Anna for the first time. Well, not really for the first time, we met her as Joe, but as the player, we met Anna for the first time outside of the parts shop. But before that, I went around this racetrack and did one lap around it. So now, everything comes back around. We're going to try the 400 recommended one because I honestly really think, you know, I think we could beat this. You know, this car seems perfectly capable. I was just using it, you know, to get some money to max out the engine, and it actually handles really, really well. I mean, I can see why it is a starter car because it does handle so well. But here we are on the resort circuit. I never really do this track because everybody online just invites each other to this track, and I get so annoyed with it, and I've played too much of this track, and I can't be arsed with it anymore. I want to try the other tracks. But yeah, we're trying it right now, because I ain't done it in ages, and here we are. You know what, that's not a bad launch. We got the ultimate, the one-tank ultimate, which is something we definitely need in this car, and I never really use it for my maxed out cars. Get out of my way, man, come on. Alright, there we go. We're at the top 5 already. That was some slick overtakes. There's the AMG GTR. I'm going to max that out in a live stream at some point. Definitely need to do that. Let's get past Ryder. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, we're in 4th place. You know, I told you we could do good, even though we are well below the recommended. I guess the recommended is for like 4th place. I don't know. They are really, really bad around those corners. We're on lap 2 and we are in the podium already with this car. It looks great. I love the M3 Evo. You know, it was just... I really didn't use it much in 2015, so that's pretty much the only reason I went for this as the starter car, because I was planning, you can ask TJ for this, I was planning to go with the 180 SX, even before the starter cars were seen. Oh, that corner was sick. So yeah, even before the starter cars were revealed, I was going to go for the 180 SX if that was one of the starter cars, and it was. But also the M3 Evo was, and if you have a look at episode 1, I debated over it and eventually decided on this car. Do I regret it? No, because I love this car. It sounds absolutely amazing. And, you know, the whole used engine thing, I mean, you can have it on all the starter cars, but the whole used engine thing, it's so interesting how you can't put ultimate parts on them. That is just insane. I don't know how to talk about that. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm going to use this used engine for a while. We're going to get the stock engine and then max it out with ultimate parts, ultimate plus parts. And then after that, we're going to try and find the best engine in the game. But first place! The game's too easy. I'm on hard difficulty, by the way. I'm always on hard difficulty in this game. So the fact that, you know, the fact that it's so... easy, it's just, oh, it's horrible. They've been easy since 2015, you know. Rivals was the last difficult Need for Speed game. I'm not even joking. And that's why we need PvP, because PvP is actually difficult. We played speed lists in 2015 and Payback. I won every speed list I played in 2015. Well, almost every speed list. I've got a pretty good record on 2015 speed lists, and of course I've never played Payback, but I'm looking forward to going into speed lists on Need for Speed Payback at some point. That's going to be really, really cool. So here we are. We're going to need 42k. I can buy the normal engine outright, but obviously we need to get some ultimate parts first, and the ultimate plus parts are about 100,000. 30, 60, 80, no, 90, 110,000. So we need 110,000 for all 4 Ultimate Plus parts, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to go do a few races. One of the first races, no, the first race I ever did with this car was Larry. So we're going to head over towards that now. In Eden Shores. It's crazy. It's so weird driving this fast now. I'm so close. I'm so, like, used to driving this really like slow, because you know, I never really maxed it out over 144. I ended up buying the Lotus instead, which I regret. I should have, you know, I should have just stayed in this car longer. Not that I don't like the Lotus X Siege, it's just, you know, I should have gone with the new car had I built up like 20 grand more money, but I was in a rush to beat the game and I just needed a quicker car, you know. I don't know why I rush to beat games, but I guarantee I'm not going to do it in Payback, and I'm not going to do it in the next Need for Speed game either. I'm going to take my time, because if I did that with this game, I could have gotten that new Cayman in the Let's Play. But I think my mentality on it was saving it for, you know, a normal episode. But here we go. The recommended is 310. I could do the... you can still use stock cars, you just have to like switch the recommended level. I'm really glad you can do that, because there was a point in, I think it was December, where, and you can ask TJ for this, I didn't even know you could switch the recommended. Like, I thought once you got to a certain point in the game, using stock cars was pretty much pointless, and thank God that's not the case, because that would have angered me. But here we are, folks. Let's see how we do. I think we'll do pretty well, you know. That last race we did well. There's Wheeler. He's got to be my favorite AI character, like, surely. I love Wheeler. Me and TJ are going to do a video trying to help him get a win at some point, because he's always last. Anyway, here we go. Try and catch up to Nessa in the DB11. No point using the ultimate tank. That's why I don't really like using it, because it's just too long, isn't it? It's too big of a tank. And, you know, you're just going to end up crashing or handbraking really badly. And, you know, just don't use it unless you're on the straights, like a really straight line. And even then, at night, it's pretty much useless, because you're not going to be able to dodge the nighttime traffic. So, obviously, I, personally, use the 5 tanks. Because, you know, you use them in one shot. And if you want to use them all in one go, you can. You have the option. So I just think the 5 tanks are just better instead of this. Like, look at that. Luckily, that straight line lasts long enough, but, you know, you're going to have to slow down a lot anyhow. There we go. That we built a bit of a lead on second place now. Yeah, this is going to be a longer Let's Play than usual, okay? I say longer. They're usually like half an hour, regardless. But yeah, I'm coming up to finishing up with Heat in the next 2 months, you know. By the end of June, I'm going to be done with rapid fire content. Like, I'd say rapid fire, I don't know. How do I describe this? Because I play Heat a lot. Because it is pretty important to the channel, so obviously I do play Heat a lot, and I do it quite often. I'm not going to do it as often after June. In June, Heat's going to become like more sporadic. I'm going to be doing the Payback Let's Play, and then after the Let's Play, I'm going to play online with TJ on Payback. So, you know, we're not going to be playing Heat as much unless the Black Market DLCs come out. If there's no Black Market DLCs coming out, then I doubt we're going to be playing this game after the summer. Like, after the summer, I think we're pretty much just going to be done with Heat. You know? I don't know. I really need there to be Black Market DLCs. I need there to be speed lists. Everyone needs there to be speed lists, you know? If speed lists get added to the game, then I can carry on playing Heat here and there until the next game. But that's sad. April 2020. And we've got to wait over a year for the next Need for Speed game, because they're not doing much with this game whatsoever, and it's so sad. I had to blow some off my controller there. It's just so sad, honestly. It's always good to play this game, but it is a beautiful game, and I love it. Like I said last episode, in episode 100, it's just I'm getting fatigued. I'm getting fatigued with Need for Speed Heat. What is that? My car was moving then. I'm getting pretty fatigued with Need for Speed Heat. I can't lie, you know. There's only so much I can cope with eventually. But whatever, I'll see you guys when we get the normal engine for the M3 for this car. Right here, and maybe we'll get to 400 plus. Hopefully we're sharp. And yeah, I have enough money to buy the normal engine for this car. It's a 141, so it's almost as much as the used engine was anyway. That's really odd to me. But here we go, 42k, really not much in the slightest. Here we go. So we're gonna buy some ultimate parts, obviously, and then we can compare the two maxed out, because the used engine, believe it or not, is maxed out. You can't get any better with it. And oh my god, this is jumping up pretty good so far. We got it at a 322 already. I think it is already better, isn't it? Right? No, 335. We've got to beat 335. I think it's beating it. Yeah, there we go. 343 already. That is absolutely insane. I wonder how big this is going to be with the turbocharger added in. 378. Yeah, 378 dual turbocharger. Holy crap. Holy guacamole. I don't even know what to say about that. That is pretty darn good. 378 compared to the used engine, which is a 335. That is kind of cool. So we're gonna head back. No, actually, we're gonna test this out first. Look at how quick this is. It's not that much quicker than the used engine maxed out, but it is definitely quicker, I can tell. There we go. Let's just speed down as quick as we can. It's pretty quick. It is pretty quick, you know. Holy crap. Can we get 200? Yes, let's go. Alright, so we're going to head to a event now. I think I really want to test out this car's speed. You know, so we're going to put it on the far cam, and we're going to go to a very particular track. You guys will know if you tuned in before, to the McLaren F1 is the second fastest car in the game and is the RSR killer video. Well, welcome to Colombia. This is the track, Colombia. This is where I test out the fastest cars in the game by doing it as flawlessly as possible. I did it with the F1, and I beat my RSR time with the F1, and then I pulled the RSR back out, and I beat my F1 time. So the RSR is still the quickest car in the game, but how does this compare? Let's find out. Here we go. So first thing you're going to want to do is just get in front of everyone, and then make sure you take every corner as the best you can. You know, just do the best you can. This is my test track. Everyone has their test track, okay? Black Panther has, I think he has the track near Fort Callahan. I don't know which one it is. Straight Up Hippo has Rare Bear. I have Columbia. Craig G has Sonic. You know, everyone has their own tracks. And here we go. The launch obviously isn't as good as normal cars, but that's because I didn't NOS it at first. But we're just going to make up for lost time right there. Not good so far, but obviously this isn't 400 plus. I just want to see how this compares and what time we can get. We're about to take first place, and that's the way it's going to stay for pretty much the rest of the race. I'll see you later, Rico. I'm going to max out your car at some point in a live stream, though. I'm probably not going to do it as a video. Or if it's OP, I will. Like, if it's really, really good, I will do a video on it. But we are in front. This is where we want to stay. What is the top speed? A 232. Well, we definitely pushed it to a 235 there. Let's see how it turns. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was perfect. Couldn't have taken that corner any better. And, yeah, we're on the fast track to getting a pretty good time here, you know? So you're going to want to use the 5 tanks. Because, you know, you don't have to wait for the recharge all the bloody time. Because there isn't that many long straights on every track, so the ultimate tank's going to be useless for most cars. Well, unless they're like the really slow cars. That's why I put it on the used engine. But yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. How much money do I have now? 46k. So we're going to go to the garage after this race, and we're going to listen to all the other engines and see if there's any engine that I would want to put in this car. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll probably just put the used engine back into it, to be honest. I don't know. But here we are. Let's NOS it. Let's just get the fastest speed we can down here. Look at that. 234. 234 again. Like, 232, the top speed. My bottom. This is rapid. Oh, god damn. I always hit those barriers sometimes, man. I hate it. Let's try and get up to that speed again. It slows you down so much, even if it only hits the side. On, turn. Oh, there we go. We've got it on clutch kick to drift, obviously. Not going to change that. This is the starter car after all. Why would I change my handling when this handles very darn well anyway? Like, look at that. That's not sad. That is just perfect, man. That's great. Woo. It's actually really fun to drive as well because it just sounds so good. I love the sound of this car. I definitely recommend this car if you haven't got it already. Just for the sound of it and the way it handles, you know? It's just so cool. But yeah, the used car engines, that really surprised me how you can't get Ultimate Plus or any Ultimate parts on those engines. I don't know why that is, but maybe it's just to encourage you to get an engine swap, perhaps. I don't really know. That's really, like, I don't know what to say about that. But it was really cool to see that, really cool to find that out, because I didn't know that about this game. You know, I love it when I find out new stuff about a game that I've played almost every day since it released. And, you know, that really, really surprised me. Obviously, they don't sound any different. Oh, listen to that. It's so good. There we go. Beautiful corner. Brake and handbrake at the corner. You should always brake and handbrake at sharp corners. Like, I've learned that trick ever since 2015. And it still works in this game. I think it definitely works better for 2015. But I don't know. I really liked 2015's handling. It was broken, but I got used to it. And I kind of liked how, you know, how unorthodox and how, what's the word I'm looking for here? I know it was broken, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? How unpredictable, that's it. I kind of liked how unpredictable it was, because it really did make me better at the game, learning that handling model. And when people ask me how I got so good at this game, I honestly, I can't say anything before saying that I learned all the skills from 2015. You know, that broken handling model. If you played that game, you will know that was broken. But once you got used to it, my God, were you absolutely unstoppable in that game. And it's almost the same in this game, although anyone can get used to this game. The handling's pretty easy to pick up when it works. You know, it's the physics that's wrong. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna go test out the other engines now. See which one's the best one. See which sound I want, and hopefully they get up to 400 plus. Okay, so the good thing about cars like this is that engine swaps are usually pretty darn cheap, and the most expensive one being 192,000. That's absolutely amazing. So obviously we have a RX-7 engine, I'm assuming. Yeah, a lot of cars have the RX-7 engine. We're not going to be using that. I know that won't get us to 400 plus. We've got... I don't know what engine that is. If anyone wants to tell me what engine that is, feel free to tell me. I might end up going with this engine, you know. Let's listen to this one. The potential horsepower is actually lower on this car. Let's listen to this. Porsche engine, flat 6. V6. I think that's a 370Z engine. Okay. V8. Okay. And we got an inline 6 again. I've heard that engine somewhere. I don't know. I can't tell you which one it is from though, but I've heard that engine. And we got another V6. Alright, so I think that's the E46 engine. I'm pretty sure that's the E46 engine. So we could go with that, because that would really, like, make it evolve. You get it? Evolution? Whatever. It would make sense to go with that, seeing as it's another BMW engine. But, I don't know. I kind of liked the sound of this one. Was it this one? Or was it the hybrid? I kind of like the sound of that one. So we're going to buy this one. And if it maxes it out, that's going to be absolutely amazing. But first of all, we need to swap the parts from the normal engine. Unfortunately, this engine doesn't get us to 400 plus. I did kind of expect that, seeing as it was one of the lower engines. But I'm definitely going to keep this, because maybe it'll 400 plus some other car. So we've got some other choices here. We've got a V6, V8, inline 6. That's an upgraded inline 6, so that kind of would make sense as well, along with the V6. I'm probably going to go with the V6, because I never use this engine anymore, because with the E46, obviously, I swapped that engine out. I think I put the Mercedes engine in that one, and with the GTR, obviously, it's got the GTR engine, so I'm probably going to go with this V6. So, you know, I'm just going to go out and do a couple races to get 192,000, I think it is, and yes, it is. And I will be back to put that in. I finally figured out what this engine is from. It's from a BMW i8. So I really do like how there's actual, you know, big engines, actual BMW engines, should I say, on, you know, this BMW. I like that. We're about to save, but we're saving up for an E46 engine. Apparently, that's the best engine. So that's the one that's going to max it out a while. But we finally have enough money for the E46 engine. I'm pretty sure that's the E46 engine. Okay? You can, you know, put in the comments and shout at me if you want. Do it. I don't care. I'm pretty sure this is the E46 engine. I'm really sure. Like, is it? It's got to be, because part of me thinks it's the Skyline engine, but it can't. It's not the Skyline. Right. We got it at 400 plus. Is this better or... Oh, the turbocharger is actually better. Wow. Usually it's the dual turbos, but that's what we're going with. All right. We can actually get better with acceleration as well. Track differential, maxed out starter car. There it is, folks. You have it right there. I mean, we can get elite brakes, but I kind of don't have a lot of money. But anyway, we're going to get right back into... We're going to go into the night, I think. I don't know what race I want to do in the night, but I definitely do. I definitely want to do a big race in the night. Not too big of a race, so like not Discovery, I guess. I don't know. Not crossover, not Aurora. Actually, I might do Aurora. Yeah, let's do Aurora. It's not that long of a race, not that far away. Oh, first of all, actually, I haven't put any effects on, so we need to do that. Oh god, I say that I don't have any chance to go with effects. We've got yellow backfire though. I think that'll definitely suit the car. Blue nitrous, let's just put that in. Tire smoke. Thank god I've got so much stuff in my inventory. I feel like going with the candy pink smoke, but it just wouldn't suit it, so we're gonna go with the black smoke right there. And underglow, what have we got for underglows? I'm kind of thinking we're going purple and white wave, I really think. I think we're going to go with purple and white. I think that could work. Let's... oh, I can't buy anymore, can I? So, I was kind of thinking pink and white might actually be better. But I don't know. What about Royal Express? Could we use Royal Express? Ah, no. That's actually like... Oh, I don't know which one to use. That's crazy. I think we're going to go with... I think we're just going to stick with purple and white, you know? I think that works. Let's get into the night then. I haven't driven this car in night since the first episode, as you guys know. Well, obviously, if I haven't driven it since the first episode, then yeah, whatever. We got a maxed out engine now, folks. That's the important thing. Maxed out starter car, finally. It's been a long time coming, okay? It's been a very long time coming to max this car out. And we are finally here. Here we are. There's the purple and... yeah, purple suit. So let's go then. It doesn't actually sound like an E46 engine now. Wait, what car does this belong to? Hold on, I don't know what car... I'm going to have to do some RSR engine. It's an RSR engine, like the stock one. I haven't heard it in so long because I've got the OP Raptor engine in it. So and I don't even drive the RSR that much anyway. That's crazy. So I have the RSR engine in the M3. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. Anyway, here we go with Aurora. This was one of the new events added in the black market. I don't think I've done it since black market, so it's going to be pretty cool to do this. Right now, let's try and get a first place, because I don't usually do very well in the night events. The night events are actually kind of difficult because of the traffic, and I keep crashing into it, and it's horrible. I hate it. But anyway, here we go. Whew, man, nighttime is just so different from daytime. It's so much better. The next game needs to be just nighttime, in my opinion, okay? Daytime, just... If you can't create a good atmosphere for it, then just don't bother having it in, you know? They nail the nighttime. Anyway, here we go. I think the next game should be completely nighttime, in my opinion. But we'll talk about that when it's time to talk about it. And that will be probably... September is probably when most people talk about the next Need for Speed game. They did that with 2019 in September 2018. So I'll probably do that this year in September. Alright. The launch on this is absolutely crazy. But I mean, I guess it is the RSR. It doesn't go around corners like the RSR though, but it picks up speed like the RSR. So that's good. That's very good. This car looks amazing and I love it. Here we go. We're in the lead right now, comfortably. Very comfortably in the lead. Nice little start to the event in the first 25%. Just gotta concentrate, I guess. But yeah, I'm very proud of where we've ended up with this car, honestly. I was going to remove this engine swap and put the used one back in just to use the engine that we have in this one, but it's the RSR engine. I don't want to use the RSR engine in a lot of cars, so we'll just keep it in this one, I think. You know, keep this at 400 plus. Plus, it is my starter car anyway, so, you know, we're going to keep it at 400 plus. Oh, just got out of the way of that. Oh, God, this is a... Oh, that corner I did not see coming. Wow. Okay, I definitely haven't done this track in ages because I wouldn't have known about it. I think I only ever played it in the black market update, and that was that. There we go. We got a very comfortable lead. It's going to be a very comfortable victory, I should think. So, yeah, let's carry on. Handles very well. I mean, this car handles well in any engine swap, but it's nice to have this at 400 plus finally, you know. Been a long time coming. Haven't used it since episode 1. 100 episodes later in episode 101, and we're back with it, and we're maxing it out. And we're going to do the same with the second car that I ever bought in the game, with the Lotus, and then the Coutar. And I think I've already done it with the Nissan GTI. If I haven't, I'll max it out. We'll see. Oh, Jesus. I had an itch then, so I can control the car. We're looking very good though. Yellow backfire though. I swear it suits the vast majority of cars in this game. I love the yellow backfire. It's great, absolutely great. Go around that corner beautifully, and let's nos out. Final straight. I think there's actually a garage on this road. No, it's not. But if we head right, it will be. Boom. Beautiful, easy victory right there. And there it is. That's the maxed out starter car, the maxed out BMW M3 Evolution. Now we're gonna go write it off. I'm joking. Okay, we're gonna go off this cliff now, I think. Oh Jesus! Wow, I love the jumps in this game. I love jumping off cliffs in this game. It's great. There you go, guys. That's the BMW M3 Evolution 2, the starter car, our starter car. Testing out the used engine, the normal engine, and of course now the maxed out engine, the RSR engine in this car. Now 400 plus, finally. It feels good to finally get this car maxed out, you know? And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Need for Speed Heat. I've got something very important to talk about in the next episode of Need for Speed. Something that you're not going to hear anywhere else. Trust me. Thank you guys for watching. I'm not embellishing that, by the way. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. It's literally something you'll probably not hear anywhere else unless LP Ripper responds to me and, you know, tells me to send him the screenshots. We'll see. If he makes a video on it, I won't have to. But if he doesn't respond by tomorrow, then I'm making the video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, share, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay inside, stay well. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!